What's a luxury that you thought was normal until you grew up? I had a friend who lived in a huge house and I just thought they were rich, but then I realized they were actually poor. The house was massive with 5 bedrooms, a huge kitchen, and a big living room, but it was falling apart. The roof leaked, the windows were broken, and the walls were crumbling. The house was in a bad neighborhood and the family couldn't afford to fix it up. They didn't have much furniture, and what they did have was old and worn out. They didn't have a TV or a computer, and they didn't have a car. The kids wore hand-me-down clothes and they didn't have any toys. The family was struggling to make ends meet, and they were barely getting by. I remember going over to my friend's house and being shocked at how bad it was. The house was cold and drafty, and there was no heat. The floors were dirty, and the walls were covered in mold. The kitchen was a mess, and there was no food in the fridge. The family was living in poverty, and it was heartbreaking to see. I realized that just because someone has a big house doesn't mean they're rich.